You're listening to Counterclockwise, where we decide the best of unimportant categories. The feller across the table from me is my favorite brother, Brandon Wise. I'm Tyler Wise, and up next...
Hey, Patrick, I thought of something funnier than 24. Let me hear it.
25. Our top 25 movies of the last 25 years, coming up in about 25 seconds.
You were big about slamming your fucking elbow into the wall and waking the whole house up.
Yeah, if you just did a time lapse of me in bed, I would just be like sprinting. Like that's just my legs are just constantly.
So you're basically a dog at night.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, when the dogs sleep with us, they're all on the opposite side of the bed. Nobody sleeps next to me. I just clear the way. I'm making dog angels in bed.
You're just training. Just training over there.
Running that marathon. But anyway, I had a recent... Lately, the last, couple of years, I've been noticing I've had these things where they're not really sleepwalking. I mean, they're not really sleepwalking because I'm not walking anywhere or going anyplace, but I'll like sit up in bed and do something and I'm like half conscious. Do you ever have those where like maybe it starts as a dream, but then you kind of wake up sort of in the middle of it and then you continue to act out whatever you were doing, but you're semi-conscious of it and you remember it later on?
You remember the one, we were both still living at home, and I come out to the kitchen, and I was talking about Chris Sauber.
Yeah.
I remember that vividly. I remember doing it, and I remember, like, talking about, and I remember I remember asking where he was. And, for those who don't know, I used to play high school baseball with this guy.
For those who don't know.
So, like, I don't know. I was just went to the kitchen looking for this random kid I went to school with.
Yeah.
And, the look you guys both gave me, I'll never forget it. You gave me this look like, the fuck are you doing? Are you, like go to bed.
Like what is happening right now? What were you, so you were kind of conscious of that as it was happening?
Yeah, I was conscious of it, but it was like I felt helpless because I couldn't control it.
Yeah, it was still like you were still dreaming.
Yeah,
but you were awake doing it almost. That's what I've been kind of having lately, where like Dee will ask me about it in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I remember doing that, but I had no control. I was on autopilot. But I had a good one the other day. I think it was maybe Tuesday. There's no good way to start this. I had a dream that somebody was reaching in the window, like a stranger was outside reaching into the window.
Normal.
Yeah. So, the way the bedroom's laid out, I got the bed, my side of the bed, there's like a window basically right next to it, kind of above my nightstand. And the window is like sits about level with the nightstand. So in my dream, the window was cracked a little bit, a couple inches. And then there were just these two hands reaching in. It was just arms, like black sleeves, black gloves, basically, like a shadow person almost, just reaching in. And as far as I can remember, he was just like messing with my stuff on the nightstand. Wasn't doing anything super nefarious or anything, just like reaching in and like wiggling things.
Yeah, he was just like being like a minor inconvenience criminal.
So my plan, my solution to this, not to like close the window or anything, I just reached over and just moved all my stuff.
Yeah.
I just scooched it forward on the nightstand.
Sounds smart.
Well, he was still reaching in, trying to get, so obviously, what's the next step? Move the entire nightstand.
Yeah.
So in my haze, in my foggy, half dream state, I just reached over and I couldn't quite move it from the bed, like from where I was. So I'm still in bed. Torso is just fully leaned out. I reach all the way down and I had to grab the bottom of the nightstand and like the back of the top. And I just lifted it, scooched it forward about 6 inches, sat it back on the ground, went back to sleep. It's problem solved. It's out of reach. And then throughout this whole process, I'm slowly waking up more and realizing what's going on. And Dee's like, what is that? What are you doing? What's that rustling sound? And I'm like, I don't know. And in my head, I was like, I think I was slightly embarrassed because I didn't want to explain that there was a stranger outside touching my stuff. Because that makes no sense. So I had to move my nightstand. That makes no sense in my head. And I was slowly gaining that consciousness. So I'm just like, whatever. I'll explain it in the morning. So then I just went back to sleep. And then I'm waking up in the morning, like my alarm goes off. And like I turned my phone off and it just seemed like it was in a weird spot. And I'm like, what? And I didn't really think anything of it. And then my second alarm goes off. And I wake up again, and I didn't have my glasses on, but I kind of like am looking over at the nightstand. There's like a little bit of light coming in from outside, and everything just like looks like it's in a weird position. I'm like, why does everything look weird over there? And then it hits me. Oh shit, I actually did that last night. This wasn't just a weird dream I had. No, I actually did just reach over and just scooch everything forward about 6 inches on my nightstand, and then moved the whole nightstand. It's just sitting there like a foot away from the wall. I was just like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, little did you know you were actually just trying to hide your stuff from Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just old black sleeves reaching in the window, messing with my bottle of hand lotion and like that one book I never read.
Honestly, that's kind of creepier than just a regular criminal.
I know.
I don't know, that's weirdly worse. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just get robbed.
Yeah.
I'd rather just like them break in than just touch my stuff. Like, don't touch my stuff. If you want to take it, just don't touch it.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was a good one.
I mean, that's kind of smart. I'd probably just move my stuff.
Yeah. I just thought the funny part was just moving the entire nightstand. And without even getting out of bed. Didn't even stand up. Legs not involved. Just leaned over all the way down to the ground, scooched it forward.
We don't talk enough about how that affects your significant other.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's like, you don't know what they're used to before they met you.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like when you are like living together and you're sleeping in the same bed, and all of a sudden, like, this is the person I chose to be with is now just moving shit in the middle of the night.
Rearranging furniture.
And he doesn't know he's doing it. Am I next?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
What's he going to do to me a couple nights from now when I I don't know, move the blanket too roughly or something?
I don't know. I think you're fine. When you start to go try and mow your lawn in the middle of the night, that's when
an issue.
When you need to start to be alarmed.
Mine are usually humorous, not potentially dangerous. I've never sat on anybody.
Okay. I would argue mine's dangerous and fucking hilarious.
Yours are funny, but they're not. They don't border on. Mine are just goofy. Yours are hilarious and also potentially dangerous, potentially harmful. Yeah, I'm not mowing the lawn in the middle of the night, semi-conscious.
Imagine just hearing a mower at 2 a.m. Is that a mower?
Yeah, and the thing is, you probably wouldn't be mowing in straight lines or just on grass. You'd probably be rolling over concrete, halfway on the sidewalk,
or just standing there, just with it running.
Yeah, you start it up, and then you're over here not touching it, but your arms are up, but the mower's still sitting over there. I have no transition. We're going to go into our top 25 movies. Speaking of, no, there's no Clark Griswold in these because he hasn't been in a good movie since 1992. So this is, it's 2026. We probably should have done this a couple weeks ago, but we didn't. So here we are.
Yeah, but we're not doing 2001, so it's still kind of feels like in the realm.
Well, we're starting with 2001.
Or 2000 is what I meant.
Yeah, we're not doing 2000. But it's because 2025 is over, we're doing the top 25 movies of the last 25 years, which would be 01 to 25. So,
which I did not realize until you had to clarify with me, and I told you I put one in there from 1995,
which is not because of me.
And I wasn't thinking there was 2 movies that I thought of that weren't within the realm in the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it happens, especially when because you're I don't know, you're not really thinking about when movies came out all that often. You're just this came out, especially a lot of these. And also, I had to really look them up. I was trying to guess some of the years as I was going through, and I did get a lot of them pretty close. I was within a year on most of them, but even still, some of these maybe they seem a little older, or they seem like they were older than they were. Especially movies from the early 2000s, the early aughts. They were I don't know. The movie seemed like it was from 2011. I could have sworn it was like 2010, 2011, and it was like 2004.
Well, the movie I thought of, it doesn't feel like a 1995 movie.
It doesn't seem like it was that old.
No.
You said it was 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like...
You look at it, and it's like, that's
at
like
earliest,
2003.
I would have said like 1999 maybe.
Yeah.
Like at the latest.
Yeah.
Or at the earliest, I mean. There were a lot of good movies in 1995. It's a good year for a couple of reasons. Me being one of them. Anyway.
The worst year of my life.
It probably was. You mean I'm not an only child anymore? I gotta share the attention. Anyway.
I had 5 years of being the favorite, and then 30 years of not.
Yeah, I have no comeback for that one. Yeah, so you want we probably should have discussed this a little more clearly, a little more thoroughly, but I intended this to be like a top 25, like a ranked thing. We'd have a top 5, we'd have, they'd be in order, I guess, basically. Yeah, so your number 1 is your favorite movie, 25 is your 25th favorite movie. You didn't do that, you were just listing 25. You kind of got them narrowed down to a top 5.
Yeah,
though?
I got a top 5, and then I put a next 10 and a bottom 10. So I do sort of have.
So you kind of have them sorted a little bit.
I have them more tiered than ranked.
Okay, that works then. So I think what we were planning on doing, we were going to go kind of back and forth, where you list kind of your bottom 10, I will list my bottom 10, next 10, and then we'll finish with our top 5s.
So I came up with 30 altogether. So I have 5 that missed my cut. Do we want to get those?
Yeah, if you want to, real quick, what missed the cut? And we won't dive too deep into these, but these are sometimes
we've talked
interesting.
about 3 of these movies on the podcast before.
Okay,
but it's a Netflix movie. It's called. This one's not it. But it's a Netflix movie called The Old Guard.
Okay.
It's oh God, I always forget her name. I can't remember her name, but it's basically about. It's like a group of like mercenaries, but they're immortal. They have like these special powers that make them immortal.
Okay.
And then they it's like a team up kind of movie to like save a threat from killing the world. Kind of one of those movies, but like it's Charlize Theron.
Oh,
she's the main, and I love her in just about everything. She's so great.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on. I have Scary Movie 2. That's the one where they're in the haunted house.
Was that in the 2000s? What year was that?
Oh God, did I do it again?
Because the first Scary Movie was in the 90s, wasn't it? That might have been like 99, though. I can't remember, though. You might be right.
Okay, Scary Movie 2 is 2001.
Okay.
I did put Scary Movie in my top list, so I'm going to go and take that out and add one into my bottom 10.
Okay.
So now I only have 4 that missed the cut. All right, so I have The Old Guard, Scary Movie 2, Violent Night, the David Harbour, Santa Claus, Die Hard Christmas movie.
That was on TV today.
It's so good.
I think it was today or yesterday.
I love that movie. It's pretty good. And then the final one, this one was a hard one to cut, but it's not worth a top 25. It's Studio 666.
Oh, wow. I'm honestly kind of surprised it wasn't as much as you talk about it.
Well, I
was thinking about that today, actually.
When I see all the other ones, I'm like, I mean, I could probably make an argument for a couple, but I don't know. Like, it's a good goofy movie. I love that movie though.
Yeah. So I had a few that just didn't quite make the cut. This one, I love this movie so much. It's not a great movie, but it brings me a lot of joy. The Rocker. Have you ever watched that one?
I did. Yeah, that's
with
a good
Rainn
one.
Wilson.
Yeah, I like that one.
Like, it's funny. It's not good. Like, it's not a super well-made movie, I don't think, but it's funny and I enjoy it. And it's young Emma Stone, young-ish.
Oh, yeah.
That was like right around when she was blowing up because it was after Superbad. But yeah, it was like right around when she was taking off. So
yeah,
Rainn Wilson mid-office, but he plays like a washed-up old hair metal drummer. And I don't know, it's just really funny.
The movie poster for that is so funny. It's so good.
Yeah, that movie made me want to become a musician, like a rock.
Really?
Like be in a rock band.
That's cool.
The Founder. You ever watch The Founder?
Oh, that's the McDonald's movie?
one.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like Michael Keaton's performance in it. I don't know. I really like Michael Keaton. He was a guy that like I never knew anything about. I knew him. He was the guy who played Beetlejuice, and I was like not a huge fan of Beetlejuice until I got older. And I was like, he's just that weird guy that played Beetlejuice, whatever. And then like a couple other things I saw him, and I was like, man, this guy's really good. That's really about it, probably. The Conjuring was a close one. I thought about throwing that one in there, but of that era of horror movies where there's like not like banger after banger there for a couple of years, that's probably like my least favorite one of those. So yeah, it didn't quite make the cut. But anyway, you want to give me your bottom 10 here? This is number like 25 to 16ish.
Yeah, no particular order. We have got Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I don't like to admit it, but I still love the movie. But the more I watch it, the more I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't as amazing as I originally said it was. You know, there's a lot of flaws in this movie.
Yeah.
But it's a horror movie about Thanksgiving. Like you never see that, so that's why I like it.
It's one of those where like the premise of a movie is almost better than the movie itself.
This movie was huge when we were growing up. 8 Mile.
Yeah. Okay.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I've watched it, but I love that movie.
I think it's from 8 Mile. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. When I was probably too young to watch it, and then too young to really remember it now. I think. Have you ever seen because he has like a rap battle in that, right?
Yeah, he has a couple.
Where
with Anthony Mackie.
Oh, I forgot it's him. They dub it with the J.G. Wentworth song. So he's like, it's okay. Or he's rapping J.G. Wentworth, and then like the crowd is like into it, and they're doing the 877 cash now. It's so funny.
Another movie. I saw this in the theaters. Django Unchained.
Yeah, I remember you really liking that when it first came out.
Yeah, and I'm not like a huge Tarantino guy. Like, he's got a very certain style. Not really my thing.
Yeah.
Django and Inglourious Basterds love. Inglourious Basterds not on my list, but that's a good one. Probably should have missed the cut, but and then I have It's a Nice Borat. That was more Mario, but you know Borat.
It's me, your Borat.
What is this? That's cheese. What is this?
Isn't that like a deleted scene?
Yeah,
too?
it's like a end credit scene.
That's the one I come up with every time. It's like not even part of the movie.
It's the only one I ever think of. Yeah, a couple of years ago for our Christmas party for the bar, we were doing like a T-shirt exchange, and the person that got me a T-shirt with the Borat like bikini thong thing,
like the mankini or whatever he's in. Yeah.
And we all agreed before we opened them. We were like, now we're gonna open these, but we gotta wear them the rest of the party. So I had to wear that, and then after what the owners do is they pull each bartender or worker individually to like give them their gifts one by one. So I had to walk in there alone, one-on-one with the owners in that shirt.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that's good.
Moving on, I've got Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was one of my later cuts.
A movie our Uncle Tony claims to hate with an undying passion, even though he fell asleep in the opening credits.
Yeah, during the credits. Yeah.
I'm surprised this is in my bottom 10 with how much I talk about it, but The Secret Life of Pets. I love that movie. It's such a fun movie.
That's funny.
And then going darker, I've got Black Phone.
Okay, yeah, that was one of my later cuts too.
That was hard to not put in the top 10. But
yeah, that one I think I need to live with a little bit more because I didn't. The first time I watched it was just a couple months ago. This past October.
I've watched it a few times, and
I really liked it the first time, but I think I just need to sit with it a little more.
I have Creed 2.
Okay, Creed 2, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that the crappy one?
No, that's 3.
Oh, I thought the 2 one was kind of dumb. Isn't that the one with Drago's son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the nostalgia of it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I got a couple nostalgia picks on it.
It was literally just a carbon copy of Rocky IV. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, that's exactly what I wanted when I walked in yes, give me that. I'm here for it.
Yep.
I've got Fear Street 1994.
I forgot about the Fear Streets.
It's the only Fear Street I've got. I like all three of them.
Yeah, that one's definitely the best one.
It's the better one. The 78 or 73 or whichever one.
I think it's 78.
Yeah, 78's good, but
the last one
1666 sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not nearly as fun. The end part is fun when they go back to 94. I just want them to stay in 94 the whole time.
Right.
and I like the twist at the end, and that's all cool. But the whole first half of the movie,
the new one, Fear Street Prom Night, that one is total trash.
Oh my god, I have not brought this up to you. That movie is fucking terrible.
I hated it so much. Me and Trin watched, because I think she watched 1994, but she wanted to watch all of them. I'm like, yes, let's go. Let's watch them all right now. Yeah. And then we watched Prom Night, and I'm like,
oh my god, it's brutal.
Awful.
It is so hot.
So
it's
bad.
Tough to get through.
So bad.
My god. Like, I wanted to just stop it. And I never do that with movies.
I wanted the school to blow up.
Yeah.
I wanted everybody in that movie to die.
Can there just a sinkhole open up and everybody
I wanted
just...
all the bad people, all the good people. I wanted everybody to die.
Yeah.
I hated everybody in that movie.
There's a dance-off in the middle of it.
Yeah.
A dance-off, and it's out of nowhere. Oh my god. In a horror movie, typically, like, the scenes where you want to cover your eyes are like the scary scenes. Oh, I know something bad's about to happen, or this is a bloody scene. I'm going to cover my... I was doing that because... The two main girls were doing a dance-off.
It was so cringy.
In the middle of and just out of nowhere. They're just having a fight. And then just suddenly the DJ's like, we got a dance battle. We do? Says who? You just decided because these two girls were like arguing near the dance floor?
Yeah.
And I thought I thought he was talking about somebody else. And that was just going to break the tension. Oh, you guys got to separate because... There's two douchebags are having a dance-off. No, they're just deciding these two girls that are arguing are going to have a dance battle at the middle of the prom.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad at how bad that was. Like, going into it, I was like, okay, this is the fourth installment. Like, my expectations are low. Yeah. But holy shit, man.
Oh, my God. And... Like, at first, I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I had heard that it wasn't as good. But I was like, okay, well, it's just like a, crappy B movie, fine. Like, I'm okay with B movies.
Right.
And then going into it, like, early on, like, it starts out with, like, the narration, like, the main characters narrating stuff. And I'm like, okay, they're just trying to, like, do, like, an homage to, like, a teenage 80s teen movie. Like, okay, that's fine. But then all the acting, everything is, like, overacting, but... It's like overacting to the point where it's like beyond homage,
and like the killer twist at the end. It's like that's not really a twist. You knew who
they were telegraphing it the whole time.
You knew who it was, and then it's like, oh, I mean, you know how it ends.
And they have all the stupid red herrings, and they're like, okay, well, it's probably not that guy. Like it's probably, and then like the twist was just like, oh, you mean it was all of the people we thought it was from the very beginning? That's not a twist. It's not a twist because you gave us 7 terrible red herrings the whole movie. Oh God, it was bad.
Yeah.
I also don't usually talk about movies that much after the fact. Like maybe later I'll kind of discuss them once I sit with a little bit.
Yeah.
Dee and I could not stop talking about how shitty that movie was.
I hated it.
The rest of the night, a couple days later, we were still talking about it. God, it was bad.
Me and Trent talk about it every once in a while when we bring up Fear Street. We're like, I can't believe how bad Prom Night was.
Oh my God. They need to just wipe that one from the face of the earth. Start over.
All right.
God, it was bad.
I'll finish on my bottom 10 here with Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That one's just, it's so stupid and ridiculous, and I love it, and it's fun.
I know, yeah. That's another movie. It's exactly what I wanted from a movie called Cocaine, whatever it's called.
Right.
Cocaine Bear.
The other night I had to work a Thursday night at the bar. Mm-hmm. I had that on. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to watch Cocaine Bear here at the bar by myself. Why not?
Yeah.
And I'm turning the volume up.
So that was your 10?
That was it. Yeah.
Okay. Quite a different list, but first one I have, so mine are in order, so I'm going to go in reverse order here. First one, Rambo, the fourth installment.
Fuck me. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of that. All right, I have a top 26.
Okay. So I had Rambo, which
oh man,
I will forever die on this hill. That to me is the last.
That's
Rambo.
The last one.
That's the last Rambo. The rest of them don't count. I think there's only one more, but still, it doesn't count. That was the last one. It's one of those movies that shouldn't be good, but I still am just like compelled by it. I want to sit there and watch the whole thing every time I see it on.
It is so violent.
It is incredibly violent.
I remember going to the theater to watch that movie. At the opening scene, man, you do not expect that.
Yeah, I think that like completely eclipsed the body count of the previous movies.
Oh, for sure.
Like by far. Like you if you see the numbers, it's like, like a couple. It's like less than 10 in the first one, in First Blood, and then like a couple dozen in the second one, and it jumps quite a bit in 3 because he's taking on like an entire army, and then and then in 4 it's just like astronomical. The death count. It's crazy how many.
That final battle where he's on the machine gun.
Oh yeah, just blowing holes in people, ripping people in half with a machine gun,
mowing a whole country down, man. Like, I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, just peak Rambo. Like that is the ultimate culmination of what that guy was.
so good. Yeah, that will always be the last one.
Yep. He goes home. End it. Period. Make it like Ron Flambeau in the next one. I don't care. Just don't call it Rambo.
I will die on the hill that he only made that movie because he didn't think of Taken.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like, he wanted his version of Taken and John Wick.
Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? What if the daughter dies?
Didn't see that coming. I rescued her, but she still died. Next one, This Is the End.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's not a bad one.
That's a really funny one.
It's a fun one. Yeah, I love when movies like the actors just play literally.
Oh yeah,
they don't play a character. They're
just like slightly exaggerated versions. Of themselves.
And they're just like satirical versions of themselves. And yeah, it's so good.
And they like play on their own
misconceptions or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, they're like personas or whatever. This one you're not gonna agree with. What a jump! Rambo. This Is the End. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Surprised me that it made it in the list, to be honest with you, but I reference it like once a week.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with you. You're just a bigger SpongeBob fan than me.
Yeah. I watched it recently because it was just on TV. So I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I haven't watched this in a while. And I was just like quoting every other line. Like it was a formative movie for me. And I still to this day quote it like 3 times a month. Next one I had was Creed. First Creed. I haven't watched any of the other Creeds, honestly, but I've just heard that that's the best.
Oh, you shit on Creed 2 and you've never seen it?
I wasn't shitting on it. I've just heard that it's bad.
Oh.
And the premise I thought was dumb.
I mean, okay.
It's just Drago's son.
But if you go into it like I did, thinking, okay, it's literally just going to be Rocky 4, I think you'll have a fun time with it.
Yeah, I mean, I plan to watch it. I figured it's going to be a movie I'd like enjoy watching, but
and then
I've heard that it's not.
3 is just their version of Rocky 5.
Okay, that's the one with Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah. He's really good in it though.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. That's what sucks about these fucking assholes that get jobs that are actually talented. It's like, great, I get to like you until you do something fucking shitty, and then I gotta fucking hate you.
Yep.
Like, can you just like be a decent person for fuck's sake? Then I can like you again. Stop being assholes. Fucking idiots. Anyway, sort of related. I forgot. I didn't realize these were next to each other until just now. Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 21, and then still in the Marvel reign, we got Marvel reign. I don't know what that phrase means.
Marvel's reign of terror.
Yeah, the reign of terror. I got Thor Ragnarok. That's probably.
I left a lot of Marvel movies that I didn't want to leave out just because I didn't want most of my list to be Marvel movies.
Yeah, a lot of them I've kind of soured on. Really the only one I think I have 2 more. No, 3. I guess 3 more. I guess Marvel movies, or no, 3 more. 2 more. I have 2 more. I already said one. So, next one, Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I really like that one. I like anything like that, like Scream, where they kind of tackle a lot of the tropes. I always like that. And then Unstoppable.
Is that the train one?
Yeah, that's one of those movies. Like I don't think about it if you're thinking about like just like good movies to put on or whatever. But it's on TV a lot. Yeah, and I'll throw it on. I'm like, God, this is a compelling movie. I just want to sit here and I just stare at the screen because I don't. There's just something about it. It's just I don't know. It's not a movie that anybody really talks about.
It's so funny that Denzel
but I always think about it.
It's so funny that Denzel Washington was in like 2 train movies like that. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah. He's the like the bad guy in that, right? No, he's trying to stop
Travolta.
Travolta, yeah, I forgot about him.
Mr. Santa Claus himself is the bad guy.
Boom. Yeah, well, Unstoppable. It's just like.
See, I prefer Pelham 1, 2, 3 over that one.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge Unstoppable fan. It's I don't know. I feel like it's kind of boring.
I don't know. Like for whatever reason, it always gets my blood going or blood pumping, and it's just like. it's literally unstoppable. Like it doesn't stop from the time that train goes, like gets going. It's just like an adrenaline ride for me. Like, oh, we got to get the thing. Oh, well, this guy's gonna stop it. Oh, we got this guy that's gonna stop it. But this guy's gonna get fucked up. And then the grain goes, and now he's getting pelted with that. Now his ankle's broken. It's just like one thing after another. And the camera's constantly moving because it's Tony Scott and he doesn't know how to sit still. And it's just, I don't know. I enjoy it.
Fair enough.
Next one, a Pixar movie, Inside Out. It's the first of a few Pixar. Actually, it might only be 2. No, 3. I got 3. I'm a big Pixar guy. But Inside Out on here, number 17. You ever watch that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of the modern ones, that's one of the ones I think you'd like. And then Sinister rounds out my bottom 10 here.
Damn, man.
Did you not have Sinister on there either?
I did not have Sinister. Man.
Yeah.
I thought of so many, and then I knew I was going to forget a bunch of that. Damn. I love that movie.
So I went kind of manic on this one where I looked at the top grossing films for each year, and I went year by year, and I scrolled through like 200 movies for each year just to make sure I didn't get it.
You went a little insane.
Yeah, I went a little, I went a little overboard, let's say. I did come up with quite a few on my own. I had like a list of about 20, but I was like, I know I'm missing some, so I went through and I got a couple. But most of these I'd say I came up with before looking through that. But yeah, so you got your next 10, your next tier. So this would be basically 6 through 15.
Yeah. All right. You ever seen 1917? It's a World War
War I movie. Yeah, I have not. It's one of those on my list, and I just never have gotten around to it.
I saw. It's not a weird story. It's a very random story, but I saw that with my dad. My dad, like he's not yours. I saw that with our dad and grandpa.
Oh yeah,
in the theater, in between installing my new washer and dryer, because that was that was right when I had bought the house and moved in and bought a washer and dryer, and I had like copper lines, so I was like, hey Dad, I'm a millennial, I need your generation that knows how to do everything to help me. And so he came, and of course, like things happen when you have your own place.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it to work right. Shit kept leaking. And then because we already had planned to go to this movie, and then he's like, well, I'll come over we'll get it done before the movie, whatever. Of course, couldn't get it done before the movie. But we weren't at a place where we'd be like, all right, we'll go see the movie and I'll come over tomorrow, because it was like a slow leak.
Oh,
so we're like, all right, well, guess we'll have to go see the movie and then we'll come back and finish it. But yeah, I saw that with both of them, and I loved it. It was hard to keep it off my top 5, but like I love that it's like one shot the whole movie. Mm-hmm. It's like one moving camera the whole movie. It's so unique. I've never seen anything like it. And the first time I had heard, like, I guess I didn't really pick up on that when I first watched it.
Like the whole thing is?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I knew it was like a lot of like long track, like oneers.
I mean, I'm sure there were some tricks to make it maybe seem like that. A lot of times
they do that,
but like
where they'll have like an explosion or whatever. And
like
hide a cut in something like that.
There's
or like a lens flare or
there's
something.
A scene where he goes into like enemy territory at night, and like there's like a lot of buildings and stuff, so it's like you just see a lot of shadows and stuff, but you still see him. So I mean, maybe something like that where but I mean, I didn't see any like cuts or anything. It's like one shot the whole movie, and it's so unique.
But I mean, even then, even if they do hide cuts like that, it's still impressive. Even just doing a movie like that in real time is wild.
And it's got some stars in it, but they're barely in it. Like Michael Caine? Who's that? Really? Is that the guy in Batman?
Yeah.
Okay. Michael Caine's in it at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And then Benedict Cumberbatch is in the end.
Interesting.
Like, do you know what the premise is?
He's got to deliver like a message or something across the battlefield.
Yeah, these two soldiers got to deliver a message because they're planning to attack the Germans, but like the Germans want them to attack because it's like a trap.
Oh.
So he's got to deliver the message that to abort the mission.
It's a trap.
Yeah. But he's got to like cross through like no man's land.
Yeah.
With just one part. Yeah. It's good. Now I'm talking about it too much. I'm going to have to watch it again.
Yeah. It was one of those I really wanted to watch when it came. And I think I even thought about like asking Dad and if he wanted to go, because I know pretty much anytime there's a war movie, I know he wants to go see it.
Yeah.
And especially with Grandpa too, they always like to do that, especially around like Thanksgiving
Yeah.
or Christmas, they would go
yeah.
see a movie together. And a lot of times it was like a war movie like that. So I even had thought about it, but I must not have been available or something. But it was definitely one I wanted to watch. Another movie that almost made my list was Dunkirk. I always think of them together.
That and Hacksaw Ridge, I think, all came out about the same time.
Yeah, that's another good one. Anyway.
I have Taken.
Yeah.
Love me some Taken. That was on the other day.
Yep.
Got Top Gun Maverick.
Yep, that's on my list. We have not had very many in common.
No, we haven't.
We have surprisingly few.
And I like that.
I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
Well, so far. Do you have the first Creed?
Okay, I guess that'll be my next one. Yes, I have Creed.
Okay.
Yes. Top Gun Maverick. That night I had to work the bar and I watched Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
So there was nobody in the bar that night. So I had Top Gun just started, followed by Maverick, and then Cocaine Bear. So I watched all three of those at the bar.
The movie theater experience of that.
I know. I really wish I would have seen it.
That's a movie they should re-release in the theater like every 5 years.
I hope so, man, because I will be first in line. Like, I have to see that in theaters.
It was such an experience. Like literally feeling like the room shake when those planes are flying over and everything, and you're like in the cockpit. It's like nothing like it. It's crazy.
I have to.
And I'm not usually like the gotta see it on the big screen kind of guy, because there's like some movies where it's like that, but other movies are like, I don't know, like I kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
Or like you get like a decent surround sound or decent like speaker system, like even just like a good sound bar on your TV. It's like, fine, it's I got it. But like that one, it really was like you're literally like the room is vibrating, and just like you feel the adrenaline pumping through you. But yeah.
Next one I got No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, that was a late cut for me too.
That one's really good. That one's just, it's chilling. The whole movie is just chilling.
Yeah, one of those like uncomfortable movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My first Marvel entry, I've got Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, that one I thought about putting in, and then I ended up not putting it in.
Daredevil's in it, so of course it's going to be in there.
Yeah. That is a good scene.
I'm kidding. I mean,
catches the brick.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm a really good lawyer. Next one I've got Star Wars Rogue One.
Okay, yeah.
Love me some Rogue One.
Yep.
Got Deadpool.
It's Rogue One, a Star Wars story, by the way.
Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's
a good one too.
Then you mentioned Creed. I have that one in there, and then I have The Hangover.
Okay, yeah.
Can't make that movie now, and probably for good reason.
Yeah,
there's a lot in there that doesn't age well. And it's like,
Doesn't
I
age
can't,
super well.
man, I can't believe it.
And it's like not as old as I want it to be.
I know, that's the thing. It's like not that long ago.
This is very recent for some of the stuff they get away with.
And then my final one, I've got The Wrestler.
Ooh, yeah, okay. I remember watching that when I was probably too young, and then like as soon as the boobs came on the screen, Mom was like, "You rented this movie for us? This really?"
Because I'm supposed to know there's gonna be tits in it, right? Like, it's a movie about a wrestler. Like I didn't know.
You didn't know there'd be a random strip club scene in the middle of it?
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah,
There's like 4 strip club
Several,
scenes.
yeah.
Like,
anyway, so my next one, number 15 here. I got Kingsman, Secret Service.
See, I'm not a huge Kingsman fan.
No, I that first one, the second one's okay. The first one, I don't know, is another one. I was like, I just was really into it. I thought it was really fun. And it's like it's like there's a lot of humor in it too, but it's also got those like really sweet action sequences.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool. It's a good fun movie. Next one I got Avengers Endgame. That one, it's one of those where I don't want it to be in my top 25, but I had to put it in there just because of like the sheer it's one of those movies that like against your will, like pulls your, like reaches into your soul and like makes you feel stuff.
Why don't you want it to be in your top 25?
Because it's just like, I don't know. Like I know that it's not a great movie, like overall. I don't know. Like I think part of it is me looking back now because I'm so sick of Marvel at this point where like I still watch a lot of the stuff and some of them are still pretty good, but I have so much fatigue.
Sure.
Marvel fatigue. And then I look back and I'm like, that movie was really just like they're just slapping you across the face with like nostalgia and like hey, look at all this stuff you've come through the last 15 years. You remember all these movies and all these characters and things, and we're just going to rehash everything that you already saw and all this stuff. And obviously all the characters are going to come back because we're not just going to kill off like 90 people that you cared about for the last 15 years and not bring them back magically. I don't know. It's just...
That's a surprising take.
But it's like...
I love Endgame.
But it's just... They do all that super fucking well, and I think I'm annoyed at the fact that it affected me so much. I think that's part of it. Like, I'm just like, you shouldn't be able to make a movie that just like gives me chills for like 30 minutes straight. But like, Avengers Assemble kills me every time. Or like...
On your left.
Yeah, on your left. Spider-Man comes swinging in, and I always remember when I was in the... That's the other thing. Like, the most unbelievable theater experience I've ever had. Like, maybe not unbelievable. I figured that was going to be the case. Because there were people reacting live to Infinity War, and then Endgame was even more so. But just people reacting live in the theater because they just can't help it.
Yeah,
like you can't help but audibly react to the things you're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, when Cap catches Mjolnir, like, it's just...
Yeah, everybody's just cheering. There's like popcorn flying in the air. Like it looks like the opening scene of Scream 2. Like when people are just literally like standing in their seats throwing shit. Like that's literally how it happened because people were just literally that excited. And then when Cap catches Mjolnir, just you could hear the tension in the room when it starts floating. You're like, oh, who is it? And then Cap catches it, and you're like, yeah! Everybody's like, just literally jumping in their seats and stuff. And yeah, and when you see the sparks, and when Spider-Man swings in the screen, there was just like some guy in the back, it's like, Spidey! Like a full-grown adult was so excited to see Spider-Man. Like he just turned, he de-aged 15 years. Spidey!
I love that movies can just do that to
I know.
adult men. Like,
and that's the thing with it. It's like I don't want it to do that to me, but it absolutely did, and I commend it for that. And here we are, number 14. Next one I have Equalizer.
Yeah, that was a tough cut for me.
Yeah, I like that one better than Taken. I think it's better made. Taken has a lot of holes.
Well, yeah.
It's a good fun movie. I do enjoy watching it. It's just like the action sequences are so good, and just the premise of it is obviously so compelling and everything. But there's just like a lot of little flaws here and there. I think Equalizer's like a better made movie.
That's fair.
And then that final scene in the hardware store is just awesome.
Yeah, no, it's so good. Yeah.
Denzel. Obviously, it's just Denzel. But just period. And then I had Top Gun Maverick. We already talked about that one. I had The Purge. It kind of combines two genres. It like starts out a horror and then ends up like an action movie.
Yeah. See, I like
a good twist at the end.
I like the second one better, Anarchy.
Do you really?
I do.
I remember liking it, but I enjoy it.
I like it more. I think it's just because there's more going on. It's not like a bottle movie.
It is pretty slow, yeah. At least at first. But it's just so creepy, and then it unleashes.
Yeah.
That freaking gun he has is crazy.
I know.
Like, I'm not a gun guy. That thing's pretty sweet. It's got like the chainsaw handle on it, like the freaking pump shotgun, and he's just like on his hip. He's just like swinging that thing around. He's blasting off the corner of the freaking pool table. Like, oh my God, where'd that thing come from?
Right.
It's awesome. That's another one. Like in the theater, I was like, yeah, like fist pumping when he I can't remember exactly what scene it was, but he was just like blasting people away. These like creepo guys breaking into the house, and he's just blowing them away with his giant shotgun. I'm like, yeah, get him. But anyway, then I had two similar same year. They just ended up back to back. I have Iron Man and then The Dark Knight. Iron Man obviously started it all, and then The Dark Knight obviously is
legendary,
critically acclaimed.
I love that movie.
It's not one I fire up a lot, but when I do, it's like, yeah, I'm in this. I kind of forget how great it is. It's, I mean, obviously, especially the Joker performance with Ledger. Next one, Toy Story 3, another nostalgia movie.
Yeah,
but it worked. They did it.
Nailed it. You ever seen 4? It gets hated. Yeah. It gets hated a lot. I think it's good. I like it.
It's good. It's just one of those like unnecessary movies, but it was still good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Rambo 4, except a good.
Fair.
It's like a movie that's like, this doesn't need to exist. Toy Story 3 was a good ending to everything, but then they brought it back again. It's like, okay, I'm having fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why it gets
yeah.
more hate, because it's like, I feel like that was a good ending. Why did we have another one of these? It seems like a money grab almost. Next one, another one I didn't really necessarily expect to be this high, but I have Spotlight.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I enjoy that movie. There's something about that type of movie.
It's just it's just so sad that
I know it is pretty
25.
depressing. It's definitely not a fun time movie, but I really like those kind of like newsroom kind of movies where it's like All the President's Men or something.
Yeah.
There's just something about that that's just like, I don't know, it's really compelling for me. And then last one, complete shift, Knives Out, number 6.
I almost put that one in.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's another one. Was a surprisingly enjoyable for me. Like I had seen
what a cast.
Oh, I know.
What an absolute cast.
Like I'd seen trailers for it. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty interesting. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be like anything crazy. And then I just, Knives Out. Let me just pop this one on. This looks pretty good. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I thought it was like, it was really fun start to finish and interesting. And it's like, it mixes like the drama with like there's a lot of comedy in it.
Yeah, you really, they telegraph it, but you also, I don't know. I don't know how to explain
like how it ends up the way it ends up, like the way they reveal the twist is weird. Is like it's like a twist on a twist almost.
Right.
Yeah, I really like that.
It's not like having a twist just for the sake of having a twist.
Yeah.
Like, it actually makes sense.
Yeah. Did you watch Glass Onion?
That one's not bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Dave Bautista.
Yeah. I do like the twist in that one, how it was, spoiler alert, it wasn't the actual girl, it was her twin sister.
Twin, yeah. Yeah, which is, I
never would have.
Yeah. That's another one where they like slowly kind of like hint at it a little bit and then they reveal it. But it's not like a super dramatic twist like, it was her twin sister the whole time. They kind of hint at it the whole time, but you're still like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But not quite as good, but it's still enjoyable. So that was my last of that group. So,
all right. Our top 5.
We're down to it.
Here we go.
Top 5s. Here we go. The big shebang.
Well, 2 of my top 5 you already mentioned, which is going to be Endgame and Dark Knight.
Okay.
So we don't need to spend too much time on that.
Yeah. Dark Knight was in my top 5 at first, and then I slowly kind of knocked it down for some others, but it started out up really high.
So I have 2 horror movies, 2 comedies, or 2 like superhero movies, 2 comedies, and a horror movie.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably know what my horror movie is. I kind of just said it as I was explaining it to you.
Yeah.
But I got Step Brothers.
That's another one we got in common too. Ooh, Step Brothers. Yeah, that's a funny one.
Love that one. I mean,
I don't like it as much as other, like Will Ferrell, that group of movies.
That's fair. I just.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
It gets. I think it gets quoted the most.
Yeah, like I enjoy Talladega Nights better. I like the dynamic. I for some reason I like the dynamic between him and John C. Reilly better in that movie, even though they're not really together all that much.
I think the performance of the mom and dad and that make it so
that is true.
Honestly, like
Mary Steenburgen and
I
can't even remember that guy's name. He's in like every third movie.
Because if they weren't in it, I mean, it'd be funny, but it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, because you have to have them reacting to them. Like if it's just 2 idiots the whole time, like it's Dumb and Dumber. It's bleh. But
when they announce they're getting divorced, and Dale and Brennan just start breaking down and crying, and then they take a picture, and the dad just smiles, like the biggest smile on his face. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Like,
oh my God! And then I always think when she loses it, when they're like fighting in the yard, and she comes home. And after everything kind of settles down, she's like, what the fucking fuck?
Yeah.
Because she's like the sweetest lady ever.
I know.
She's like just this warm, friendly, kind person. And then she's just screaming at the top of her lungs because these 2 idiots are swinging golf clubs at each other. Oh, man. Anyway.
All right. So, like I said, I got Dark Knight, Endgame, and then probably one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, honestly, is The Other Guys.
Oh, really?
That
Okay.
is I think it's such an underrated, not talked enough about comedy movie.
That's what I got to see it again. I've only watched it the one time.
Because I'm not a big Wahlberg guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch his movies, but it's like, you know what you're getting with Wahlberg movies, right?
Yeah, he's basically just himself.
The chemistry between him and Farrell and Michael Keaton, I mean, some of the best I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
the
forgot Keaton was in
the
that.
damn running joke, TLC song joke throughout the whole movie. It's like, oh my God. He's like, don't go chasing waterfalls. Really? You're really not quoting TLC? You really don't know that's a TLC song right now? I have no idea what you're talking about. And at the end, Will Ferrell's like shot, like dying, and he does it again. He's like, come on, it's not funny anymore. He goes, I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he's married to, oh God, what the hell is her name? You know,
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name is, but he's like married her, and then they have this exchange where they're sending out the grandma.
Eva Mendes? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Is that her? Is that who I'm thinking of? Or is she in a different movie?
Let me see. Yeah, that's her.
That's what I thought, yeah. Because she's also in... Is she in Training Day?
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe, is it somebody... Yeah, she's in Training Day. Because she's... I think it's Denzel's, like, baby mama,
Oh,
basically.
it is. Yeah, you're right.
They, like, end up
that's
at
right.
her apartment.
That's right.
at
You're
the
right.
end.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was...
No, I love the scene where they're they're trying to like keep secret and send message to each other, so they're sending like her mom back and forth, and they're like sending really graphic sexual messages to each other, like I want to wreck you and shit like that. And we can't forget about Aim for the Bushes, like
Oh my god!
oh my god, that movie is so quotable.
Who,
like,
is that The Rock?
So Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, they die immediately in the movie because they're trying to jump from a skyscraper. Like, it's just all right. And then, I mean, this should surprise absolutely nobody, but my Halloween 2018 is gonna be top 5, probably number 1. I love that movie so much. Funny. It's so good.
Man, we really had surprisingly few in common. What was that, like 4? Because I also have Halloween in my top 5. That's number 5 for me, though. It started out higher, and then that was another one I kind of moved down. Another surprising one, the Bob's Burgers movie.
Okay, that's
you ever
pretty
watched
good.
that?
Yeah,
that one I enjoy it so much. And the first time I watched it, okay, good, solid. Just feels like a long Bob's Burgers episode. Great. I watched it again. I'm like, man, I really like this movie. This is really enjoyable. And then every time I watch it, I think I enjoy it more. And I'm humming the songs all the time. Yeah. And I think it was the second time I watched it. I'm a big animation guy. And it just really made me nostalgic for like good hand-drawn animation. Yeah. Especially in feature films. You never see that anymore. It's all digital stuff. It's all 3D animated. You don't see a lot of like just like really well done feature length, put a lot of time into it, hand-drawn 2D animation. You don't see that too much anymore. And it just really made me yearn for that kind of stuff again. You see like good cartoons where they'll kind of do that, but it's also like a series, so they can't spend as much time on it. But when you can actually do like a full movie and you have these really nice shadows, like it just looks really good for an animated, like a cartoon like that. It just looks awesome. And then the songs are all really good. I enjoy that one. My top 5, it really nails like all my interests, really. Like I just mentioned animation. I got a horror representation. I have music, true crime, and baseball. All in my top 5 here.
Let me get. Can I try to guess your baseball movie?
Yeah.
Is it Moneyball?
Yeah.
Really?
Number 1.
Really?
Surprisingly. I didn't think it was going to be number 1. I was going through all the list. Number 1. I enjoy that movie so much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have soured on it.
Really?
Because it's not very accurate.
And that's the thing. To me, I don't care.
That's fine, and I'm not.
And that's why I think that's probably why I like it so much.
That's cool. Like I'm not judging you for it. Like,
yeah, because I don't watch, because I'm not as big of a baseball historian as you are, or not even historian, just like a baseball fan generally. Like I watch baseball, but I don't know who any of those guys are. Like I've read about it. I've read about that was 01, right? 01 A's and stuff, just because of that movie. But like I didn't know who those guys were. I didn't know what was going on then.
I have it. I don't know if you're a book reader. I'm not. But one of the few books I have read is Moneyball.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you would change your mind, and I'm not trying to change your mind, because if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
I like the movie. Don't get me wrong.
Because that's the thing. Like, I'm not really watching it for that stuff. I'm watching it because.
But if you're like, I'm just saying
it makes me feel.
If you're like, that's fair. If you're like interested in the Moneyball, like the part, why that movie was made or whatever. If you read the book, I think it gives you a better perspective, I think, of that team. I mean, I get what you're saying. I still enjoy it. Like, don't get me wrong. If it's on, I'll keep it on. I'll watch it. But then it's just like, I don't want to say anything to, like, I don't want to try to ruin the movie for you.
Yeah, no, because I know we've talked about it before a little bit, that I know that it's not very accurate, and it kind of inflates some of the importance of certain people. And
I mean, don't get me wrong. When he's on the not the treadmill, but when he's like in the locker room, and all of a sudden, you hear the back crack and his head lift up, and that like suspenseful music chills every time. I get. I mean, still.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and then just the moment at the end when I can't remember his character's name. Who's it?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
He's supposed to be the Paul DiPesta guy. But
I knew I could think of his name. I can't remember what his character name is, but he's showing him that clip of. I think he's like a minor league player or something. And he's like, this guy's never.
Oh, the big guy, yeah.
Yeah, this guy never goes for two. He always just takes a single. He's never turned the corner and gone to second base. He just never does that because he doesn't run very well. And like the one time he hits the ball well enough that he wants to round first base and tries to go for second, he trips over the bag and like falls on his face, and then he has to like crawl back to first base, and everybody's laughing at him. And even Billy Bean is like, oh, they're laughing at him. He's just like, because he doesn't understand what's about to happen. He's like, and then everybody's laughing. They kind of help him up, get him up off the ground and stuff, and then they point out the fact that the ball went like 40 feet over the fence. Like, so he hit a home run, so he like didn't even have to like hustle or do anything. And then that's the famous line, how can he not be romantic about baseball?
Right.
And it's just that like sums up the whole movie to me.
Yeah, no, I still enjoy it. I have a good time when I watch it. It's just like, when I first watched it, I was like, man, I love this. Like, my best friend is an A's fan, so like I connect with him on that, but it's just
they almost should have just created a different team. But like, I feel like it wouldn't have been quite as compelling if it wasn't based in the MLB. But if it was like completely fictionalized, they should have almost done like a major league thing where it's actually the A's, but it's like it's a fictional GM and a fictional team completely. But he's still doing this like Moneyball thing, but we're not usually any actual players and stuff. So that way, like
I feel like then
stuff they're fudging, it doesn't quite.
If they would have done that, I feel like they would have just been accused of copying Major League, honestly.
Yeah, but if you're basing it on the Moneyball thing, I feel like it's all you're doing is fictionalizing thing. Like, they don't have a copyright on fictionalizing players.
I know. That's true. That's fair.
But anyway, I gave away my number one, but my next one I had so I had Halloween, Bob's Burgers movie, and then Coco, another Pixar movie.
Okay.
You ever watch that one? You would like it. I know you're not an animation guy. You're not a kids movie guy. That one is so freaking good. You would enjoy it. It's not. I know you're not. You're also not a musical guy.
I'll watch it if you watch Secret Life of Pets.
Fine. You don't even have to twist my arm about that one. But that one it's good. You would enjoy it. Do you know like the premise of it at all?
I know what it is. I've heard of it.
Like it's the main character. He's a Mexican kid, but he's like lives in a family where they've banned music. His like the matriarch of the family like said no music in this household basically because she was married to a musician, and then he left the family, abandoned her basically. And so she's like, no music. But he lives in a town where music is like this big thing.
Yeah.
But it's based around Day of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Somehow through like some weird magic thing, he ends up being like kind of half dead. He kind of becomes this like spirit, but he's like a living kid, but he can see the dead spirits.
Yeah.
And then he travels to this world where the dead, like this, it's like the afterlife basically. So he ends up in this world, and like it's like this whole city where the dead go after the spirits go after they die, and then they cross over this bridge and come and visit their loved ones and stuff. But it kind of explains kind of the traditions and stuff having to do with Day of the Dead and what, why they do certain things and what all this stuff does. But it's just, he spends most of the movie like in that afterlife city trying to get back, basically. But there's a lot of music involved because he wants to be a musician, but his family says no, and he's got like this lineage and stuff that's involved, and it's really good, and the music is all awesome. And I know you don't like musicals. It's technically a musical, but it's one of those musicals where the only music in it is when they're just playing music.
Okay.
So like he's just like playing guitar and singing. So it's not just like they suddenly break out into song like a princess movie. But I'm telling you, you would like it. And I've watched it a handful of times. Every single time I cry at the end. I cannot help it. It hits me right in the gut. And I'm sure you will too. I don't know if you're a crier for movies.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. But yeah, I'm telling you, there's going to be tears.
Look, you know what? I'll say this. The last time you were this adamant about me watching something was Rick and Morty, and look how that turned out. So I guess I guess I'm going to take your word for it and check it out.
Other than the classics, Pixar, it's my favorite, which is surprising because it was only a few years ago. It was only 2017, but it's great. I love it. Number 2, Zodiac. Another one I didn't think was going to be top 5.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one, yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it covers baseball, true crime with Zodiac, music with Coco, and also animation and like Pixar. So that's another thing that I'm kind of obsessed with. Animation with Bob's Burgers, and also music. There's a lot of music in that one too. And then horror with Halloween. It really just like covers all the prongs.
I did think we'd have more crossover than we did, which is good.
I was really surprised by that.
Which is good because
usually we have a ton of crossover with our interests.
We have a lot of the same interests in movies.
Yeah.
Like, we like a lot of the same stuff. It's just we
kind of prioritize.
We value them differently.
Yeah. Because every movie you said, I was like, yeah, good movie. Or like one I want to watch or something.
Yeah.
Like, probably the only difference is the animated stuff, for me, is about the only thing that we don't really have that much in common. But even you still even do have some interest in some of those, just not so much the recent ones. But outside of that, like, yeah, it's everything you said, everything I said, you're interested in. Everything you said, I was like, oh, great movie, or one that is just on my list I haven't gotten to yet or something. But yeah, like you said, we just value them differently. I have a list of probably, there's probably at least 50 here that I had to narrow down. And a lot of the ones you mentioned are on this list. But yeah, interesting. So that's what that was. Oh, real quick, I did do year by year, but I think it's more interesting if I do chunks. So from 2001 to 2010, I had 7 movies in that group. 2011 to 2020, I had 16, and then I only had 2 from 2020 on. Part of that is because of the COVID stuff, so there wasn't anything good coming out.
Yeah, I noticed I had a lot from like mid 2000s to current.
Yeah,
like
part of that I think is just like that was when movies were really starting to like, because movies were kind of dead in the early 2000s. Like, that's what a lot of people say. I was like 6, so I have no opinion. But they said movies were kind of dead, and then like 2000 or 2007, I mean, because that was There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men, and Zodiac was in there too. But a couple other big movies.
Even think of There Will Be Blood. That's a good one too.
And then, yeah, that was another one. I always link them together. I think those movies are forever linked because they were in the Oscar hunt together.
So
they were released in the same year. They were filmed basically in the same town. Did you know that?
That makes sense.
I wish
I would have thought. I probably would have put that over No Country for me.
Really?
I like that one better.
Yeah, I like that one too. They were filmed like basically at the same time in the same area of Texas. I think it's Marfa, Texas. They're all like out in the sticks.
I mean, that makes sense.
Really they look very similar.
The cinematography is very similar.
But I guess there were scenes, or there were moments during the filming of No Country where they had to like stop production or stop filming because there was like black smoke in the air in the background from the There Will Be Blood set, because they were filming some big oil fire or whatever, or explosion or something. So they had this big black smoke going through the sky. Like, God damn it. That's fucking PTA over there fucking blowing shit up. We got to stop.
God damn it, Daniel Day.
Oh, that's the other thing. Like in the town that they were filming in, I guess there are stories of Daniel Day-Lewis like riding his bike through town and like being just weird because he's just like a weird guy on set. Yeah. He just like is always in character and stuff. So he's just like being kind of a jackass in town. Anyway, anything else? Anything else you need to add? Anything you thought of that you...
No. I think the only one I would change is There Will Be Blood. I should have put that in over, maybe not over No Country. I probably could have cut like Creed 2.
Yeah. A couple surprises in there for me, but
again, I was thinking more like a lot of it for me is like, did I have fun watching the movie? Like,
yeah.
So a lot of your movies, like I don't know, Spotlight's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but like I didn't have fun watching that movie, so I'm not gonna put it in my top 25. I want to have fun when I'm watching this movie.
Yeah,
as good as it is, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
the thing. Like I was trying. Some of these, a lot of them, I go by watchability or like rewatchability. That was how I was with most of them, but. Even Spotlight, honestly, is a rewatchable movie. I'm not like firing it up every other weekend.
Sure.
Because like you said, it is kind of
it's
a big downer.
It's like a one and done for me. Like,
yeah. And I get that too. The story of it, I think is compelling, and the like the performances are really good and everything. Anyway, I was surprised by my top 5.
Me too.
Especially my top 2. I
was very surprised you had Moneyball as your top movie of the last 25 years.
I know.
Honestly,
like I couldn't move it down. I'm like this. I was like Moneyball, really? That's number 1? Like even I'm surprised. But then I'm like, there's nothing else I would put over there. Like I would watch that movie right now. There's just something about it. It's just I don't know. It gives me the feels. Makes me feel nostalgic for like an era I wasn't even aware of, and I don't know. Gets me excited about baseball season. Yeah. Which I've been thinking about a lot lately because football season just, I don't know, I haven't been interested in football lately. And I don't like any other sports. So come on, baseball. All right, that is your show for this week. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we love movies from the last 25 years. You can pay that love forward by sharing this podcast with your friends, family, movie nerds, movie fans. Not really movie nerds. We don't go that deep. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get podcasts, so don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. You can give us a star rating, leave us a review, or a comment. Let us know what we got wrong. This is all subjective, so don't do that. If we forgot something, I guess. Or if we said a movie that's actually from 1999 because we didn't do our research. Let us know all that stuff. The best way to share, though, really is just telling somebody you know. You can like us on Facebook, follow us at CCWisePod on all the socials. You can follow me on just about everything at Tyler_W. Where can everybody find you out there, sir?
You can follow me on Twitter at BWise23. I'm on Instagram at NotTheFakeBW. I'm also on TikTok at NotTheFakeBrandonWise. So join us in a couple weeks. We'll have a fresh episode of Counterclockwise.
And stay rolling.
I watched Mortal Kombat once. Rips a guy's throat out. Whatever, dude. Shut up.
Yeah.